Okay, so this is the first of two Hurricane reviews today. This one is for yesterday's game, which I just watched, and the other game will be for the one that starts in about 7 minutes, but I'll start that one later, not as late, as in 24 hours. Just sorry about the wait for this one. I had regular work stuff I had to do, and just taking care of the apartment, which some of it I still need to do, but unfortunately, I just did not have time to watch the Carolina Hurricanes myself. So last night, so I managed to stay away from spoilers somehow and managed to sit down and watch the game today. And it was the first game where Fox Sports Carolina is now rebranded as Bally Sports Southeast. I mean, for me, it's very minimal, but I think it's fine. It's I mean, yeah, it's fine. I like the music better. I'll probably get nostalgic for the Fox Sports music because that's been the music throughout my entire childhood. But yeah, on to but yeah, I think I would consider it an upgrade. I don't like the scoreboard on the bottom. I actually think it's taking up more space. I would rather have it be on top, but with the same graphics as they have now. But now that I got that out of the way, let's talk about this Hurricanes loss. And for me, it's just this was a painful loss because of how strong it started out for Carolina. They came in, they were ready to play. They like bar none, best one of the best first periods Carolina's played all year for a team that struggles to play the full 60 minutes. If they come out like that every game, I can't really complain. They were hitting, they were playing amazing. Second period, same thing. They just consistently outplayed Dallas throughout the first two periods of the game. Even in the third, they kind of outplayed Dallas, and it was just it's the first goal. I think Nedeljkovic has to have that one, but like I'm not going to blame the game on Nedeljkovic or anything. Goalies are sometimes going to let weak ones in. Carolina responded. I wouldn't say that cost us the game or anything, but the first one, Nedeljkovic should have had that. But it is what it is. You can't undo it, and a goalie is sometimes going to let in a weak one every now and then. I don't care who you are. Like Dominic Hasek probably let in weak goals. I didn't. I'm too young to watch Dominic Hasek. The second goal was a stupid penalty, and I think that's what kind of cost us the game. We managed to get the momentum back, but by then it was too late. For to me personally, yeah, that's kind of what I think. I think the game ended up being too late for the Carolina Hurricanes. So, uh, but yeah, like that penalty by Svechnikov, which Svechnikov needs to work on. I'm not gonna call Svechnikov out because he killed the penalty. We're not talking. We might forget about it, but Svechnikov took a bad penalty. He was forechecking. He was trying to work hard, so you can't be like he just can't slash the guy on the penalty. He did, and he got a penalty for it. And then Dallas managed to score, so Carolina fails to defend the lead again. And I think also Jamie Benn should not have that much time in front of the net. I know that it's a power play; you can be more lenient. So if he had a half second, but he should not have had time to go like that and then that in front of the net. Like he shouldn't have had that much time in front of the net. And it's the same thing with all of Carolina's goals except for the point shot. I'll grant this goal, it was from the point shot that Nedeljkovic should have had, but and then the same thing happened again. Hayden Fleury let his man go, and Carolina had an open man right in the slot with no one on him. Carolina has really got to work, and I feel like a broken record. Carolina's really got to work on defending the guys in front of the net. It's just it's like what are we doing here? Like that's how all the goals are getting scored for Carolina, other than the first one tonight. But like every goal, I'm like, oh man, that guy should have been covered. It's like you can't let your man go off the rush or when the other team has possession in your zone. It's just yeah, so like, and that was Hayden Fleury, and I think honestly, if Carolina needs to trade for anything right now, I think we have the forward depth surprisingly, but I think a depth defenseman who's a top six defenseman can't get a goal to save his life, but is just like a solid top six defensive defenseman who we can put in. I think that's what we need to do because yeah, you just can't make that mistake. But who would I give Hurricane of the game to? You know, this was a weird game, but for me, it's got to be someone on that fourth line, the Lorenz, Martinook, Paquette line, because they were buzzing all game long. They resulted in Hayden Fleury's first goal, which I could have maybe argued for him, but that third goal was, to me, an unacceptable mistake by him. It happens though, like even though I say it's unacceptable, I'm not going to say he's sucks at hockey or anything. He's played good hockey throughout the season, in my opinion. It was just today he made a mistake that if I was the coach, I would have probably benched him for. But it's a good thing I'm not a hockey coach because I don't think benching is too much. But I would have sat him for a shift if I was the coach on that one. Just that's what happened today. No worries, just brush it off. Come back tomorrow. But I was gonna give it to him, but to me that mistake cost America into the game. I'll give it to Paquette because that was but honestly, it could go to all three of those players for me: Martinook, Lorentz, and Paquette. That was interchangeable, and I think when Teravainen comes back, you keep that fourth line together. To me, Paquette, Lorentz, and Martinook have been an amazing fourth line together. It's a shame they're not as skilled as Aho or Martinook, because I'll tell you what, if those guys were had the puck skills that some of the first liners would, they'd probably be the highest point getters in the league. I can't say enough about that fourth line. It's just they can't score, which is a shame. So for us, I mean, we're still winning games, but I'm saying like that line is so good. They work so well together. It's just none of them have the puck finishing ability consistently. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on the game. I'll see you guys later tonight. But if you guys like the content I'm producing on the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below which member of the Hurricanes fourth line you would have liked to see get her the Hurricane of the game. And I'll see you guys soon.